Welcome to Dundee in the kitchen. Hey folks. Yeah, I'm just gonna make breakfast now because I had some requests that I should do some cooking. And the name Dundee comes from that I did spend the first couple months of the year. Hey Will, welcome. I did spend the first couple of years in the channel hunting invasive crocodiles. And yeah, I don't know how, but I made it. Woo! And yeah, I was wearing a hat just because of the sun. When I was out on the boat on the river, there was no shade, and still there. So I'm gonna look maybe at another street every once in a while. And yeah. Anyway, because I became a crocodile hunter and I'd never seen wild crocodiles in my life, and within a few weeks, it felt like a normal Tuesday to hunt them, just with a lasso and fishing rods. So anyway, people called me Dundee because of Crocodile Dundee, and I thought it was a fun character for my videos, for my workout channel. And I needed to change my name because the old name was too common and almost impossible to find. So here we have it. Dundee in the gym, Dundee in the kitchen. Let's see. And I also realized that I don't want to be super serious on camera because it gets boring pretty fast. So I'm gonna have some fish for breakfast, but actually first I'm gonna make a coffee. It's a bit decaf because I can handle caffeine, but it has no effect on me. It has a small effect if I'm not used to it, and if I'm used to it, it has no effect at all. But I wanted to have an effect when I need it. So plus I have insomnia, so I try to avoid it just in case it does do a little something with my sleep. And yeah, so I'm gonna make me another decaf coffee. I know Willow, you want me to make tea, and I will eventually. I'll probably try to get some decaf tea as well. And Willow is Yoda the best in the comments, just so you guys know. Yoda is her dog. Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to call myself Crocodile Dundee, of course, because of copyright. And I'm not sure, but it could cause issues if I make a commercial thing. So that's why I'm not Crocodile Dundee, I'm just Dundee. Fish. I need tea. Yeah. Make me tea or die. Let me see what kind of tea I have. I'm not gonna make something with caffeine right now, but if I find something without, I can make a little tea. And I don't know where my dad keeps tea. I know he has some, but I don't know how it is. Sorry, Willow. Something is gonna happen now. Another time, my friend. You need to make it properly, or else. Yes, I know. I will definitely make tea. But anyway, here we have our espresso maker. There's water in here. There's a little sieve, and on top goes this little container to catch the coffee. And we're just gonna turn on. Ooh, take on me, take me on. Turn the stove on. Good old gas stove here in Berlin. And we need this thing so our espresso maker doesn't fall through. And yeah. Then we're gonna get our fish ready. And let's see. Friend of me just told me to sing. Hey, stop when you hit a bottle flip. Well, LA Club, why I don't know. I know, Willow, I know. And I love you for it. Where do I even have a bottle that I can use to flip? I'm not gonna flip the soy sauce because if it opens up, it's gonna go everywhere. That would be a nightmare to clean up. Why not? I'm going to use this concentrated vinegar bottle. And let me try a little bit. Almost. And it's already opening. Almost. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep trying after I have my fish ready. Oh, I know. Hey, coffee cake. Okay, little cleaver pigs. Don't worry. How are you, coffee? I can't call you my fish, because that's someone else. But I can call you coffee. And he has 3 small fillets. That should be plenty for breakfast. I still have some bones in it that I'm gonna cut out now. Hey there, Mustafa Smiras. Hi. Well, I know. I'm sure you do. Let me know if you need any help. So yeah, these fillets they still have a line of bones running in here. These are like the upper rib bones. Because a lot of fish have 2 sets of bones, but you're making Welsh. Or just though I'm not though. It's fish. It's not frog meat today. So I'm just gonna cut this line of bones out of here. You waste very little of meat, and therefore you have no bones at all. So it's definitely worth it. And we're just gonna use mm, some powdered chicken stock as a seasoning because it actually goes along with it pretty well, and it's really easy to do. So yeah, maybe we're gonna use some garlic, some granulated garlic as well. Just sprinkle a little bit on here. My coffee is almost done. So coffee. I'm about to have my coffee, and I put my coffee in the chat. And also because it's such a fine powder, it also dissolves and goes into the meat really fast. So that should be all we. I'm everybody's. Oh, I love your coffee, but I don't know if I can say that on YouTube without getting flagged for it. But my beef, yeah, like I said, I already have somebody with that nickname, so can't. Oh no, my coffee fell down. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum that up later. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Anyway, our fish is ready. Very nice. These 3 fillets are what we're gonna use. And yeah, let's bring you guys closer to the kitchen, or closer to the stove, I should say. Let's maybe put some, right, I'm gonna put a little bit of granulated garlic on here as well. And I'm gonna use an old Alt stick to, you know, to save some because I already have one thing going. I actually might leave that one on because I might use it later or in a little bit when I start my lentil soup. And yeah, let's see if we can make it an egg. I like that stove cover. I see that in travel trailers too. So much more counter space. Yeah, and it's like you can also take it off and clean really easy. And yeah, it has the gas is coming out of the pipe. It's not doesn't have a gas bottle or anything like that. Yeah, let me see. And let me know if you even want to see me or if you just want to see the stove. Yeah. Anyway, oh, the oil is empty. Great. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, this is oil. Nope, that's some kind of alcohol. Okay, let's take it. A pan off the heat if you don't have oil. And yeah, that's suboptimal. Okay, I'm just gonna use some butter. That'll also work. Of course, I'm out of oil when I'm on the perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a good bit of piece of butter. Go in. Covering the whole pan and in with our fish. We also already have some ready to go fried veggies that I might or might not use today. Just scraping a little bit of veggies off my wooden spoon. It doesn't have to be perfect clean, it's not dirty. Just not have little bits that kind of burn. And let me make sure I'm on live chat. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. Here's my coffee. I already have a rest, but I put too much sugar in here. Sugar. And then I have a little bit more. Because I get some issues with the regular stuff. I know other people like to milk nuts. I prefer oats. Each their own stuff to milk, you know. I prefer the like others to milk nuts. Sounds like it's gonna be good. I think it will. And okay, so I only have a tiny bit of bread left. Mm. I'm gonna toast that up now. And anyway, let me see if I still have some bread elsewhere. I highly doubt it. No bread. How are you feeling today? I'm doing all right, coffee. And yeah, doing all right. Oh yeah. Okay, that's actually one of the first. I'll even the first one. I'm gonna flip the last one then show you. While the water is still cooking. Got some really nice color on here. Very, very nice. And while that's finished frying up, we're gonna debone the rest of the fish. Hey, coffee! Coffee cake emojis. Good to hear. You're getting lost in music lately. Yeah, I cannot really sing too much on here, or I'm gonna just laugh. At least when well, I could sing probably, but I cannot listen to music. Let's say I could wish you all a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas for the whole month of May. Yeah, kind of like caramelized. Or like just, the Maillard reaction actually, which is when you use protein instead of sugar. There's a tiny bit of sugar, I think, in the wrap that I put on there, in the powdered chicken stock. So there's also a little bit of caramelization going on, yeah. And let's get the recipe ready. And it's already done. Yeah, nice. All right. Then I'll just have that in my coffee for breakfast. While it cools off for a hot minute, so it's not as hot anymore. I'm gonna go and get my chicken, get the other pieces seasoned for later. And gotta pull up closer, lol. Hey, Stitch. We're cooking up breakfast. Well, we already cooked up breakfast, but this is what we're having. This is just a second portion for later on. Coffee saying she's blind. So that is what we're gonna have. Some lean fish. There's some veggies underneath. I would have some bread to go with it or some noodles, but I don't have any right now. So yeah. Oops. Life. Oh, thank you, coffee. So yeah. That's worse meals for sure. And this and some coffee. And after it, I'm gonna make a lentil soup for later because it's decently high protein, definitely for something that's carb heavy, and it also fills you up. There's plenty of fibers, so yeah, I'm gonna get a lentil soup started. Okay, let's stop it with the Dundee head for now. I don't need it. I'm inside, but yeah, and it is pretty good. Here, a piece for our favorite dish. Wow, my second favorite. Our favorite coffee. Lila. Are you here? Yes. Okay, there comes my kitty. She'll get some food too. Don't worry. Meow. Meow. No, normally not. You can, but if you do it good, there's no need for them. No, you know. So I'll get first some food ready. And yeah, I'm just gonna do it here so you guys can see. Just cat food. I'm gonna add some water because cats usually don't drink enough. Also a reason to give them wet food over dry food. And then mix it up or still in the cat ideally. You can also mix it on the plate, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter too much. You kind of make a bit of a slurry. Because if it's mixed with your food, then they do drink the water. If it's not, they usually won't. At least not as much. So yeah. Yes, Lila. Meow. And there we go. And not approved. She'll eat it later. She's not really hungry. I think she just wants attention. Yeah, that is my cat, and he's actually being annoying right now. Lila? Ow. Mm. That's my cat, my little travel kitty. She does actually travel with me everywhere, and she does like to travel. It doesn't mean she likes everything else I do, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you down. Now you keep looking at me. What do you want? Hmm? Anyway, go put the can back in the fridge. I'm gonna get some carrots for you. The lentil soup they're gonna cook up, and maybe some tomatoes. Why not? I normally don't use tomatoes in lentil soup, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. And actually, still need to take off. So, got three things from the fridge. All right. All of our stuff. I'll put that over there. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. How are you? And Lila's hunting a fly or something. So yeah. In a minute, we're gonna start a lentil soup for later on. And now she's about to eat. Lila. Yep, she's eating. Mm. and some coffee for coffee. How's Daisy doing, Helen? And here we have fish and some veggies for breakfast. You know, gotta make do with what you have. I mean, I've also eaten gator meat for breakfast a bunch of times. Like at least, probably at least 20 times. My first meal was a nice chunk of gator, so fish isn't that crazy in comparison. Okay, gotta get going. Enjoy your food and your day. Great stream. Thank you. See you soon, coffee. Oh, good. We're at the park. Oh, you're at the park. Cool. So I'm guessing she took her vaccines well. Awesome. So yeah, for lentil soup, well, let's get the lentils out first. We're gonna use 500 grams, so just over 1 pound of lentils. That's 1.1 pound, almost exactly, or 1.12 pound. Something like that. Just about 1.1 pounds of lentils. And yeah, just finished my breakfast. I'm gonna maybe have a banana because I didn't have any carbs in my breakfast, and it is good to have a little bit of carbs to start your day. Not essential, but it doesn't hurt for sure. And if you don't have any carbs, then your body is going to use some of the protein as carbs instead of using it as for protein stuff. So, you know, actually, I remembered I still have a piece of rye bread that I forgot about in the toaster. Mhm. Where is the peeler? Ah, here. Was right in front of my nose. Of course it was. Here we have a baby carrot. I'm sorry if that's you. I mean, let's see if it fit in the mouth hole. That's always advantageous. No one's going to show them that. Like, Sia Kelly and Hey Stewart. So yeah, let's get some carrots peeled. You don't have to, but it's I prefer. Oh, and first let's get our fish put away. When we're playing Scrabble. Okay. Stuart talking to Kelly. Kelly is Daisy May. Daisy May is actually her dog, and the fisherman's lodge. That's good. So you guys know who I'm talking to. Okay, that's fish for later on in the day. Already seasoned and everything. Yeah, I think I forgot the garlic. I'm gonna put some more garlic powder on here. Yep, done. Let's go in the fridge. And then I'm gonna keep making our lentil soup. Voila. You're not supposed to be out there. Here we have the little perpetrator. Hmm. For some reason, she does kind of like being upside down. Don't ask me why. Well, I did spill some coffee earlier. I'm gonna put the vacuum up real quick so I don't that. So I think I'm gonna use the yeah, I'm gonna use the stream real quick while I vacuum that stuff up. Hey cat. Wait, well, I'm just gonna go to vacuum real quick, gonna mute the stream. Okay, cat, we're back. So yeah. And of course, cat, you're here, so welcome to Dundee in the kitchen. Milady. Yeah. Anyway, I'm setting up a lentil soup. I just made my breakfast and ate it. I still have my coffee somewhere here. And yeah. Let's get some carrots peeled for the soup. You can also just make lentil soup and literally just throw lentils into some boiling water or some chicken stock and just let it cook. But if you put some carrots and maybe some other veggies in there, it's gonna be a little bit nicer. That's pretty high protein. It's very filling, a lot of fiber. Most people should eat more lentils, and it's gonna help you to not eat too much of other carb sources that are less ideal. So that's another good reason to do it. Unless you're trying to gain weight. If you're trying to gain weight, lentils are better. You eat white rice, maybe brown rice if you want to gain weight. And pasta is also good if you want to gain weight. Bread, stuff like that. Or if you just are already eating more than you want to keep your weight, then you can also switch to stuff that is not as filling. At times I do that too. When I don't want to eat as much. Like when it becomes a chore to even get enough food in, then definitely you want to use less filling foods. But if you want to eat plenty without gaining weight or while losing weight, then you of course you need very filling foods. And lentils and veggies and lean protein sources are a great way to do that. TDP texturized plant or soy fruit is also really good. That's super filling stuff. I just it just doesn't agree too well with my digestion. If it did, I would be eating it all the time. It's also really cheap. You either mix it with some ground meat or you can just eat it as it is, and you can make it taste really good. If you season it properly and fry it up a little bit. So yeah. And another baby carrot, which is one at least has some work to it. Still a small one, but getting some size. And I have my cat with me, cat, by the way. I'll show her in a second. All right. Hey, Cyro or Zero? How do you say? How do I say your name properly? Here, cat. Here's my cat. Nina, don't use your claws on me, please. Woo! Anyway, let's get all the peels in the trash. Whoa! Ah! Oh, by the way, everyone, the link to join the chat. Yeah, she is pretty cool. Well, the link, if you want to join the live, you can. The link is in the description. It is set up as go live together, so one person at a time you can join if you want it. I don't mind. If I did mind, I would have put the link in the description. So yeah. Hey again, Willow. Good to have you back. Right. Cat calls me a lion, so. Cat woman. Can't call you your nickname on. But I mean, my kids are too small for Catwoman. I need to get them bigger. We can know it, we see it. Anyway, let's get the. Actually, I'm not gonna wash and cut up and get the tomatoes ready as well. The 3 tomatoes we have, because I do want to fry them up a little bit. Lol, no one knows what I call him, but I know he knows what you. No, I'm. I'm not. I don't, you can call me whatever you want. Just keep it PG on YouTube, please. At least when it's public YouTube. If I ever get a member section, you can basically say whatever you want. Row a sassy. Not sure what that means, but okay. All right, got the tomatoes washed. So yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get some water in here to get the little bits that got stuck from the fish off before I keep frying our next parts for the soup. And I'm gonna get some water boiling. So let's fill up the kettle, because if you want your lentils to fall apart, which I want, you need to start them immediately in boiling water. You don't want to put your lentils in cold or warm water. They have to be put in boiling water to really fall apart. If you want them to still have bite even after boiling them for hours, then put them in cold water. Don't ask me why. That's how lentils work. So anyway. Yeah. And my kitty is sleeping, chilling. That's good. Almost got all the stuck bits dissolved, and I'm gonna pour them into our soup because they have a lot of flavor. We're gonna fry off all of our veggies. Make it so you guys can see. And let's get some butter in the pan. And let's start cutting out our veggies. Let's get this food off here. So now we're the flame went out. Okay. There we have it back. Now we can just roll our stuff over in the pan. I'll probably have to get me some onion jar. I can do that later. Hey, Toy Pops! Where I got to be. Okay, just for your information, we have some weather coming in, so my signal might be in and out. But I'm hanging in here until, oh wait a minute, now I'm leaving. It's almost 1 p.m. Sorry, love you so much. let you know where I got to be. Okay, no worries, man. See you. See you soon. Bye for now, and yeah. And toy pups, the link is in the description if you want to come on. Zero. All right. There was someone gets onions going on. And yeah, let's see. Hey, just make it up as you always start. Okay, get a little bit coffee left. I also got something a little bit more coffee. All right. But I think I'm gonna fry up the tomatoes at the end after the onions because they leave the most little brown bits in the pan. And the water is boiling, very nice. 1 second. All right. A little bit of salt on here. Let's go. And I'm going to set up another coffee. Coffee in the cup, a little bit of sugar, just like half a spoon or something, half a teaspoon maybe. All right. And here we have our carrots fried for the soup. Once I got some color, they're ready. So time to chop up our tomato. Ah, shit. I cut myself. Oops. My knife is sharp. Great. All right. Let's keep going. Maybe I'm gonna be right back. So just using a little rubber band to keep this together. All right. Sorry. Now the carrots are starting to burn, so I'm drop it in the soup pot right. Right, I want to do the tomatoes at the end. Okay, let's get some onions and garlic now. Oops. I'm gonna use 4 or 5, maybe like 5, not too tight on. Right. Make a really nice soup. About 6. Make it a round number. Yeah, garlic. Let's see. Okay. Let's get these onions peeled. The cut ain't great. I hope YouTube didn't give me any issues for a little bit of blood. Let's see if we get any people come back in. If it stays dead, then I know that it's probably that. Alright, I need some fresh paper. Put on my glue. So I don't start leaking into the food. Oh. Alright, let's keep on going. And yeah, once the soup is done, I'm gonna end the live. So anyway, I hope we can get some people back in. Kind of. I'm sad if no one's talking. Where are y'all? Maybe I'm working out for you fishing is not a big deal because I think I'm doing something too here. But okay. Hey, we got someone who came back. Welcome. Welcome to Dundee in the kitchen. Good day, Amy. Anyway, while our onion's done, I'm gonna get the garlic done now first before I fry it all up. And then we basically just have to start our soup and then we're done. So then we still have to fry up the tomatoes, okay. Never mind. Alright, let's get all of this garlic and I just cut myself unfortunately by accident, so that's why I'm wearing something on my hand. And yeah. Okay, 2 people, but I guess it's not because I cut myself that YouTube stop people from coming in. That's good to know. Anyway. Let's see. All right. All the garlic is peeled. Good. Oh, there's some. No, that's he was just a dirty piece. All right. Let's give it a quick wash with rinse. And I lost the piece, right? All righty. There we go. Actually, let me refresh the chat, not in case. There's always a chance I missed something, but it doesn't look like it. But hey, we got 13 likes. That's nice. So yeah. Anyway. Or actually, let's do it another way. Let's get these onions chopped. Okie dokie. Definitely easier with the house of Band-Aid, but whatever. And another piece of butter. I would use oil normally, but I'm out of oil, so butter it is. So let's see. Let's see. Anyway. Got our onions browned up. We really only need to brown them because they're going to get cooked all the way in the soup anyway. Well, okay. Not really much going on here. Let me check something real quick. Okay, good to go. All right, nice. Gonna cut up the garlic now. Throw it in. The onions are already done. They might add some celery seeds. I think I will, but I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna show something. So, all righty. Let's get some celery seeds in there. Okay, okie dokie. Hey, Shelly. Hi there. Welcome. Good to see you. Coffee going next. Let's get all the fish juices in our soup pot. Just a lot of flavor. Let's brown these onions. I'm doing all right. I just have a friend who's going through a tough time with this. Kind of weighing on me, I'm being honest. And I did cut myself, unfortunately. Oh, you're chopping some veggies, but happens, you know. not a big deal. And here's my cat. Oh, here's my cat. He's taking a nap right next to me. Yeah. Let's not get these onions burned. They're just supposed to be in color. These are onions and garlic. So yeah. We have a cat too. Yeah, she really is the sweetheart. She can be pretty annoying at times, but that's kind of the softest thing for a cat. So you know. Okay, let's get these tomatoes chopped. Come on. I just put little pig on my bio. It's great. I'll check it. I'll check it after I finish this live. It ain't gonna be too much longer. Because well, I'm almost done cooking. Let's see. Yeah, these onions and garlic, they're all nice and toasty. And caraway seeds I put on there and toasted as well. Now we're just gonna fry up some tomatoes a little bit, some extra flavor, and then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put our lentils in. Tomatoes going in. One fell down, but let it on my foot. And yeah. Let's put some chicken stock powder with the tomatoes. And let's fry them on high heat. Mm. Very, very nice. Oh. Wow. And petting my cat a little bit. Okay. You want some ads, but only for a second. Let's get our boiling water over here. The tomatoes are ready. Will be going in. I'm gonna go into the pan with some hot water to release any brown bits, and then we're gonna put that pot back in, and then put that water with all the bits into the pot. Yeah, that's time. All right. Another pan with hot water. Clean all those little bits off. On. Okay. Good. Good. Here's our pan. Okay, dokie. That soup pot is good. Just gonna wait till it's coming to a boil and then put our lentils in. Then we're done. So we're almost done. Hey there, somebody just came in. Welcome. So yeah, we have our pot on the stove, about ready to put our lentils in. I'm gonna start cleaning the kitchen. My cat just hopped off the chair and went to eat something. And yeah, let's get the cleaning. Let's get all the peels on the onions and garlic in the trash. We already took care of everything else. And let's see. Our soup is about to come to a boil. Very, very nice. Let's wash our cutting board. Okay. And our knife. Don't put your knife in the dishwasher. Wash them by hand. It's not that difficult. And the cleanup is almost done. Wow. definitely less annoying to cook when you're online. And yeah. So yes, perfect time. That's already a rolling boil. So ready to slowly, while it keeps boiling, add in our lentils. And then once it's all boiling, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit. And then we have the lentil soup. And then just leave to boil for a while longer. Add it a bit at a time, not all at once, ideally. Keep stirring so it doesn't get stuck together. Coming to a boil again. Very, very nice. All right, good. A little sip of coffee. Maybe I'm not hungry for like an hour, honestly. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah. And that's all the lentils. 500 grams, 1.1 pound. Get it back boiling again. Our soup is getting ready. And then we can turn the heat down and let it just simmer for a while. Or just boil a little bit. Doesn't have to stay at a rolling boil the whole time. And I can smell the caraway seeds, all the little fried up stuff. I could have actually also fried up the lentils. That is one thing that I that I thought about in the middle of it, but not. I didn't do, and I ended up not doing it. Maybe I should have, but honestly, I don't need to. Maybe I'm only gonna do it next time. So yeah, let's see. And I can get my kitty again. Everyone likes to see a kitty for some reason. You know. And the getting pussy could also be the name of it. Dundee's new pussy would be a name for a fun name for another life. Just making sure it doesn't get stuck. That is a very nice soup. Picking up slowly but surely. And I'm gonna turn the gas down and see if that's enough. I'm gonna leave you guys watching over the pot while I go to the potty, while I go to the bathroom. And yeah, probably after that, I'm gonna end the live stream. Be right back. Okay. And we've got no one watching, so I guess it's a good time to end the stream. All right, people. All right, everyone. Thank you very, very much for watching. And well, let me know how you liked it. And see you on the next one. Bye. Dundee out.